In this video, I'm going to be unboxing the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Now, I did buy this watch with my own money directly from Apple. I also purchased the Apple Watch Series 9, and if you want to see that unboxing, you can look for it in the link in the description below or at the end of this video. So the first thing I noticed about this Ultra 2 box is that it's kind of cardboardy or papery, and it's very minimalistic. There's barely any color on it. We just have the Apple logo and the watch in all capital letters here. And then on every single side, it is just blank, except for I do have the carbon neutral logo here because the version that I purchased is carbon neutral. And finally, on the back of the box, don't mind this, I'm just covering up the serial number and other information. It talks about what is included in the box, and it also shows here that I got the Apple Watch Ultra 2. It is a 49mm case, titanium case. I got the orange beige trail loop in the medium large size. So let's go ahead and open the box. We're gonna lift up here and then lift this up. And I'll take these off. And so that's kind of the reveal. Looks like we have some sort of a mountain terrain here. It's kind of nice. If I take that off, there's the entire picture. So I'll put this away. We'll bring back here. And so on the top, it looks like we have some cardboard information here. And so it's just like a little packet, booklet. And so if we open it up, it's kind of a nice touch here. We see the Alpine loop, ocean loop, and our ocean band and trail loop. And then it gives you an overview of the outside of the watch. I won't go through all this, but you can pause and look at it on your own if you would like. Same here for the other side. We have that action button, which is unique to the Apple Watch Ultra series. And it looks like it's talking about how to turn it on and how to charge it. I'll go over those in probably a separate video. And talking about the compass app and waypoints features here. And then also if you use this for diving, there will be some information that's useful to you here. And it looks like we get some workout information. So that looks like that's it. And then here we just have a little flap for the legal information, I guess. So if you want to read any of this, you can pause and read that. And not much on the back. All right, so next up we have the watch case. And then underneath we have the band. So it's kind of nice to show those off there. I will say this watch case is quite a bit heavier than I expected, so that's nice. I'll go ahead and put the band to the side for now, I guess. Not much on the side here. It does say, if I can get it to focus properly. There we go. Ultra 2 titanium case, 49mm. All right, so I have covered up the serial number information here again. It just shows again what version I got. And let's go ahead and take these off here. Very satisfying. And then we will try to lift this case off. And there we go. So there's some stuff in there. I want to say they make this case very thick so it does protect the watch. And if it's hard to see, but this is actually a little bit embossed, like you can feel the case here on the outside. So that's a nice touch as always. All right, so on the inside here, we have the watch itself. Go ahead and put that to the side. And then here we have some accessory stuff. And that looks like it for what comes inside here. So I'll go ahead and let's go through this first. This just looks like the charging cable. All right, so the nice thing about the Apple Watch Ultra is that it comes with a braided charging cable, so it does feel more premium. And as usual, we get a little magnetic attachment here. Attaches to the bottom of the Apple Watch Ultra, and we have the USB-C. Now it does not come with any kind of wall adapter, so you will have to supply that on your own. Put that to the side here, and let's go ahead and take a look at the Apple Watch Ultra 2. So it comes in this kind of paper, almost like, you know, cooking sheet paper here. And we can take this off. Looks like I had a little bit of reinforced here on the back. Not really sure why. So here is the first look at the Apple Watch Ultra 2 titanium case. So there's the display. Then we have the side with the digital crown. Got that nice orange outline there on the digital crown, and then we have the side button. And here we have the action button. Bright orange again. And then here is the back. Maybe I'll show this side first so you can read it. It says Watch Ultra 49mm titanium and ceramic case, sapphire crystal display, does have GPS, and these do come in cellular version only, so you do get cellular no matter what. And it's water resistant to 100 meters, and you can dive up to 40 meters. And otherwise, we just have the heart rate and other health sensors here on the back, which are the same as the first gen Apple Watch Ultra. So I'll go ahead, and just the sides here are where the band attaches. I'll put that down for a moment, and we will bring back the band. So as you can see here, I did get the trail loop, and I got the beige color, which has some orange and looks like navy blue accents here. Nothing on this side. It comes in focus. Oh, there we go. Orange beige trail loop. And then on this side, it says it's the 49mm medium large. And then here on the back has some more information. So it is showing again that this is a carbon neutral band choice. So the Ocean band is not carbon neutral, but the trail loop and the alpine loops are both carbon neutral. And you can look at more information here if you're interested in that. So it looks like we can take this off here. And then I'm cheating. I think this is okay. So I'll lift this up. And first thing is you get some information about how to attach the band and adjust the band. And then it looks like we can just kind of pull it out here, and that is all that's in that. On the bottom, there's some paper. And this is the band. Try to slide this out. So there's a first look at the beige, orange, and blue trail loop. So it looks really nice. I'm liking the color. I think my personality, I'd probably prefer it to be just solid beige with no other color, but I guess it's okay to have a little color on the sides here. And then there's the other side. Just kind of do a slow look over there for you so you can look at the color. And then this is one side that slides in. There's the back. It's a really small, medium, large engraving there. Same thing on the other side. And on this side, it has a really small, if I can get it. I don't know if you can see that. I can barely see it there. 49 millimeter. So that's what you get in the box. We get the watch itself, the band that you chose, and a braided USB-C charging cable. So real quick, if this is your first Apple Watch, to charge it, you would have this side of the charging cable connect to the back of the Apple Watch. So as you can see there, that attaches magnetically, and it's a pretty strong magnetic hold. And then this other side, USB-C, you can plug into any compatible USB-C power source, such as your laptop. You can also plug it into a wall adapter. So this is sold separately. This is Apple's 20-watt wall adapter. It has the USB-C here, so you can just plug that in, and then you're ready to put it into the wall. Now, another feature, if you have one of the iPhone 15 series phones, is you can actually plug this into the USB-C port in your phone in order to charge your watch. So that's a new thing for this year. So we'll go ahead and take the charging cable away. And now I'll show you how to put on the band. So you're going to want this side with this little loop on the outside. And I believe we're going to want to attach it this direction. So you have the crown facing this way. So like this. And we're just going to slide this section into this little slot here. It's actually really easy. So we're going to slide it, and you should hear a little click. See? And now it's not going to move. It's in there properly. And I can do that with the other side now. Same exact process. Slide it in, listen for a click. And then tug on it a little bit, make sure it's not going to come out. So that's how you put the band on the Apple Watch Ultra 2. If you wanted to take it off, there is a little button here that you just press down, and then as you're pressing down, you'll slide this part of the band out. So I'm going to press down, and then we're going to slide it out. It's a little easier to do when the band isn't as tight, but I'll go over that in another video if you really want to see that again, but that's an introduction to that. And so this is kind of what it looks like with the band on. And then we can unvelcro this side. And it's a very nice hold there, as you can see. It was a little hard to get it on, to get it off the Velcro. I'll just show you this up close. This is what the Velcro looks like. And then we can just slide this out. The thing I like about Apple's loop bands that are different than the Samsung fabric band I've noticed is you can't easily, this section has a little stopper. So this little yarn here actually prevents the band from coming completely out. So I personally like this style of band because then when you're putting it on your wrist and taking it off, you don't have to worry about the band completely coming off of the watch. So I really like that touch. Not all bands and other brands have that. So you can kind of just let this come out as far as you need to, and then put your wrist in like this, and then we can just tighten as feels comfortable. And I always kind of like to make sure I can at least fit one finger all the way through and two almost to the other side. That gives me what feels like comfortable breathing room. And then this is what it looks like on my wrist. There's actually a reflection here from that action button that's pretty visible here on the screen. That's basically because I have a bright light shining on it, so it probably wouldn't look like that in normal lighting conditions, but that just kind of gives you an overview of what the band looks like. So I did get the medium large size because my wrist is approximately 184 millimeters. And we're going to go ahead and turn this on now. So to turn it on, there's a long button here on this side. So I'm just going to press and hold until I see the Apple logo. So I'm going to press and hold. And there's the Apple logo. And so now it's going to go through its little startup process. All right, so when you first turn your Apple Watch Ultra 2 on, you're going to get this screen. And I'll go through the setup process in another video, so if you want to see how to pair this to your iPhone, go ahead and look for that video in the description below. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and cut to after the watch is set up with my phone, so you can see it with a clock face on my wrist. All right, so I've set up my watch and paired it to my phone, and now I have the watch face on, and you can kind of see now how this looks on my wrist with the watch face on. I'll try to wake it up there for you there. And so this is what the Apple Watch Ultra 2 looks like on my wrist. I can also compare this to the original Apple Watch Ultra first generation. So here's the comparison. You can see the different colors of the bands here. I had the beige and yellow band last year, so very similar. I can't really tell a difference between what the displays look like. They look exactly the same to me. Side looks all the same to me. The Ultra 2 is supposed to be made out of recycled titanium, I believe. Makes it carbon neutral. So again, not really seeing too much visible design differences here. And we can look on the back. And so there's the back. And again, no visible differences here. So you definitely don't need to upgrade or make decisions based on visually how they look. They're very similar. And just so you can see, I have worn this trail loop for almost a year now. And there is some wear and tear here visible, but it has not affected the strength of the Velcro. It's just, you can tell that it's been worn. And so it's definitely held up over a year's worth of time. Very comfortable band, probably my favorite wearable band ever, and I've worn a lot from a lot of different brands, so that should tell you something. I hope you found this unboxing helpful. If you did, could you please give it a thumbs up down below, and consider subscribing if you want to see more wearable unboxing videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.